Poll workers and voters are dealing with a few hiccups today in Elkhart County. Internet and phone lines are back up after a circuit breaker issue at the administration building and courthouse. We're told it only impacted voting in Napanee. Vote center machines there were down for about 15 minutes. And in Berrien County, a power outage affecting 4,400 customers kept voters at one polling place from casting ballots for at least an hour. WSBT-22's Kelly Stopczynski was there. And Kelly, this outage affected 3 precincts.
2 of them, Jennifer, housed at the same spot in Benton Charter Township. But even after that got back on track, voter turnout did not.
Remember, you just connect the back.
Becky Doan's morning as a poll worker in Benton Charter Township started early.
Most of us get here about 5:15.
But shortly after that,
On and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. And then about 6 a.m., they went off.
no electricity inside the Moose Lodge Family Center on Union Avenue.
So we called the township and told them we were without power.
When the polls opened at 7, Becky and her workers were ready, but the vote tabulators and building lights were not.
They brought over a generator, but the generator was only enough to do the tabulators and the electronic poll books, and we had one small light in the middle of the ceiling.
In fact, no one could vote here until 8 a.m., and by 9:05, the power came back. But even so,
this is the empty room that I've never witnessed before. It's always been full.
Doan and voter Thomas Alty say the number of people that usually cast ballots at the Moose Lodge was noticeably down.
People are just not willing to take on the responsibility, I guess.
Weather is a deterring factor. It is. When it rains or snows, they're like, no.
Like many Michigan voters, Alty had only one question on his ballot: yes or no to Proposal 1, a lawmaker-backed constitutional amendment that would raise Michigan's 6% sales tax to 7% to trigger more money each year for roads, bridges, and public transit.
If you don't vote, you can't complain.
The St. Joseph Charter Township also did not have power today, but the backup generators there kicked in right away. The election chair there told me that did not impact voters at all. Again, all the power in Berrien County back on by 10:30 this morning, and a spokesman from Indiana Michigan Power says they're still looking into what caused power to go offline, but it was probably weather related.
Yeah, at least it was all back on. You know, shifting gears just slightly here, looking at results, we're expecting some of these results to start trickling in here within the next hour or so.
That's the hope, and we have a full staff on deck to get those numbers to everybody watching at home. Right now, I'm going to head over to what we call WSBT-22 Election Central. A lot happening in there. Tonight at 6 o'clock, I will show you a behind-the-scenes look at how it all works and what we all do here to get those numbers to you at home as quickly as possible.
Quite the process, that's for sure. Kelly, thanks.